Hello. I'm so happy to be here today talking to you once again. A very important topic, pertinent one that affects each and every person, so long as you're a human being, is forgiveness. And if you like, unforgiveness. This is something we live with as a human being alive. You will face situations where you have to forgive. The choice will be with you, whether you want to forgive or not, because people will offend you. So will you offend others. Why is forgiveness so important? Because it sets you free. It's good for your own soul. Unforgiveness is a killer. It's like cankerworm, it eats you like cancer. But it's so rampant because people keep on betraying us. We've got people we love. We have our mothers, we have our children, we have our friends, we have our siblings, we have neighbors. And day in and day out, as human beings, we are not islands. We interact. And as we interact and build relationships, we will offend one another until we are in our graves. When you enter your grave, that is when you die, that's when you will stop offending someone, or someone will stop offending you. So forgiveness is a matter that consumes me so much. I'm so passionate about it because the unfortunate situation is when you don't forgive, you yourself suffer. People hurt us so bad. The betrayal is so bad. Somebody you trusted, somebody you thought you could count on, lets you down. Somebody that you love so much, you've given your totality, your husband, your own family member, schemes their way in your life. And you are so shocked. You are so confused. How can that be? Because this person, if it were you reversing the roles, you will never hurt this person. This is a serious matter. People offending you, you feel so betrayed. Your husband. I know people collect loan to help their husband. Then the husband or your partner now takes the money and give it to another woman as a gift. How far can they go? It's not only the men, no. Even women. A woman brought from Africa. A man sells everything, works so hard, meets a woman, bring the woman over with so much money. This is not straightforward immigration. No. This is when the man has probably engaged a connection man, paid so much. The woman gets here and starts undermining her own husband, and vice versa. It's so painful. It's so very painful. And in fact, if you were to look at worldly wisdom, in fact, you are right to be angry, to be upset, to be bitter. But it's not going to help you. My sister, my brother, my friend who has offended you so badly that for years you cannot forgive. For years you cannot forget. It's time to move on. They say there is a condition called psychosomatic disorder, meaning it's psychology. It starts from the mind and then it shows up, manifest in the body. This is what happens when you become unforgiving, when you are bitter about someone. My sister, my brother, whatever they have done to you, please let it go. Your child can do something that hurts you. Your mother can do something that hurts you. Your friends can do something that hurts you. Your husband, your wife. Please, whatever it is, for your own sake, because the day that you forgive is the beginning of your deliverance, of your walk. Walk away from bitterness, my friend. Walk away before it eats you up. There are so many women and men that have even gone through divorce because of what happened. And after so many years of divorce in another relationship, this bitterness has eaten you up so much that it's even affecting your new life with your new partner or your new husband or wife or spouse for that matter. You cannot trust anyone because you are still holding unforgiveness in your heart. My brother, my sister, my friend, the first thing you need to do happens here in your mind. Make a decision today. Choose wisely. Forgiveness over unforgiveness. Choose forgiveness. Because when you choose forgiveness, you will live. Unforgiveness will kill you. The good book said they spat on Jesus. They hurt him. And he was innocent. But when he was on the cross, after being crucified, what did he say? He said, "Forgive them, my Father, for they know not what they do." They don't know what they are doing. Forgive them. It's a good example for us. I know about a real story. A man whose son was murdered. And the culprit was put behind bars. Woke up, dressed up, carried his wife with him, went to the murderer's parents to greet them and to encourage them that we know that our son is dead. But we also know that you never envisage that your son will be killer. And that you are not proud that your son has killed. And you don't know what to do. You are so frustrated. You are in pain. So we came to tell you that we have forgiven your son. And that free yourself from the guilt. It's not your fault. This is the victim's parents going to the perpetrator's parents. Can you be that? Can you be that? This is a true story. It might have been difficult for them. I'm sure your son buried before his time. And then you now walk to the killer's parents to encourage them and give them your support. Can you beat that? What is it that somebody has done to you? You're also human. You can also make mistakes. I'm sure you also know that you've offended somebody before. The good book says, forgive others so that yours will also be forgiven. In fact, it is instructing us that the first step is to forgive before ours is forgiven. God has shown us so much mercy. If you see what the Lord has done for you, never mind the one that stood in your way, because whatever they did, they could not stop your destiny. He who is blessed is blessed. You might have gone through a certain difficulty. Yes. It might have delayed a certain thing. Yes. But believe you me, it all works together for your good. God uses people that have offended us as well. God uses them to bring us to the place where He wants us to be. So, if you are holding anything in your heart, be ye from your boss, be ye from somebody that raped you, be it from somebody that took your money, be it for somebody, a friend that you trusted that went behind your back telling all sorts of things that made you lose something precious. Whatever it is, please go on your knees and pray for a heart that can forgive. You know, that's what I do when it's tough. I just go on my knees and I pray and I say, God, help me. I want to forgive, but I can't. Please help me to obey. That's what the advice I will give to you. Make a decision. And when you make that decision, pray about that decision. And God will help you. Before you know it, that hurt, that pain, that displeasure will all disappear from your heart. And you will be a new person. And you will be who you have to be again. God bless you. I hope I have inspired you today. See you next time. Bye-bye.